Hey, Space Lab, Michael from Vsauce here to answer more of your questions. Our first question today comes from GunnitX912, who asked, okay, Michael, but seriously, why can't anything travel faster than light? Okay, when it comes to light speed, here's the problem. Einstein's relativity showed us some pretty bizarre things that we've now observed to actually be true. The faster you go, the more mass you will have. It sounds strange, but it's true for any speed that you go at. If I started walking, I would actually gain an infinitesimal, unmeasurable amount, but a very true, real, calculatable amount of mass. Thing is, when we start going at speeds near the speed of light, the amount of mass we gain is gigantic, and the amount of energy it would require to move something with mass that fast would grow higher and higher and higher until boom, right at the speed of light, the amount of energy required to keep that massed object moving would literally be infinite. It would be impossible. The reason electromagnetic radiation and light can travel at the speed of light is that photons have no mass. Our second question comes from Padai, who asked, can you explain panspermia? Panspermia is a pretty strange but possibly true theory about where life came from, specifically how it got to Earth or how life might be able to spread amongst planets. It has some pretty surprising supporters, for instance, Stephen Hawking. Now, I've talked about panspermia very, very briefly in an episode over on Vsauce about leaps, where I show off some bacteria that we know could survive the heat and g-forces of an asteroid impact. So if they were on that asteroid, crashing into another planet, they would still be viable, meaning that it's possible for life to travel from planet to planet, perhaps even from solar system to solar system. Just because it's possible doesn't mean that it's true, but it's interesting to think that technically we could all very well be aliens. In the last video, the most thumbed up comment came from CMARD96, who asked, is it possible for a moon to have a moon? It's a very good question. Now, we already know that something can orbit some other thing already orbiting another thing. For instance, we orbit around the sun and the moon orbits around the Earth. What's really going on here that's quite neat is the Hill sphere. A Hill sphere is a region around a celestial body in our solar system where that body's own gravitational pull has more sway than the gravitational pull of the sun. Now, inside our own solar system, we have not yet found any moons that have moons. But that doesn't mean there couldn't be moons with moons outside of our solar system. Even though it might be cool to be the moon of a moon, your fate might not be amazing. In the last episode of Space, my friend and confidant, Jake, talked about the fact that our own moon is tidally locked to our planet, but because of those tides, is going slowly further and further away. One day, it'll leave us completely. But I don't want to lose you, so leave more space questions in the comments of this video, and next time, a very special guest will answer them, the editor-in-chief of Scientific American magazine, Marriott D. Christina. It's gonna be awesome, so subscribe to Space Lab, and as always, thanks for watching.